What's up, guys? Gonna do a little different video today, but guess what? It is new bike day. So it's pretty early this morning. 5:55 in the morning. It was -1 when I woke up. May 22nd, I think. I'm going to work, and then after work I'm driving down to S Cycle Works. They got the new bike in there. They've been doing a PDI on it, getting it race ready, adding a couple things for me. And yeah, we're gonna go down tonight, check it out, do a couple more things to it, and then tomorrow we are going for a S training day slash probably just more of a ride, break-in for me on my new bike at Hilts Road. So we will do a little vlog until then, and then we'll get some riding clips tomorrow. So we'll catch you then. So we made her S after work today, and we've got our new machine. Here she is. 2026 300 race edition. Shout out Bill, hooking me up with his previously enjoyed Enduro Engineering skid. We got a couple IRC gummy tires on to get me started for tomorrow. Heading to Hilts Road.
I'd give it any gas.
Did you twist the throttle? You twisted the throttle, didn't you? Stephen Hussey, everybody. Too soon. Stewart Box 350 race. Loading up for Hilts Road tomorrow.
Oh, that'll keep the aluminum bright. Brand new bike.
Friggin' right, Stuart. I'm doing a little vlog for this weekend of the new bike weekend. Huge love out to S for all your beta needs.
So take it.
Hooking up the trailer, we got the bikes loaded. The new 2026 race editions ready to be broken in. Stewart's 350 in the middle, and Hussey's 300 on the end. And dual axle. What do you think, Hussey? Couple good looking units.
That's
there.
the one, you know.
Oh yeah, that fuck. Can't go wrong with that bad boy. Ready to rip. Couple fine looking units. We got a haul of parts here. Mooses for people, mooses for me. I'm liking it. Oh. So far, it handles so good. You just float over everything like nothing. my hands are tired though. So, a little update on the new bike vlog. I'm just gonna make it pretty long. This is a couple of weeks later after my first race on the new bike. Race was a little unfortunate. I had a rough go. Videos on my YouTube. Yeah, I crashed hard the first lap, hit a tree bad, bent out my front end, lost both my handguards, so I wasn't feeling comfortable at all on the bike for the remainder of the race. Figured my suspension was a little stiff, so here we are, we're at my track. Did some work in the tractor, added another jump, fixed up the berms a bit. Still gonna add that culvert, but we'll get there. Did some tuning. I got my suspension a little, cranked it more out. It was on 12 and 12 rebound compression front and rear, so I cranked it out to 20 and 18 front, 18, 17 rear, or 18, 16, I can't remember. Found it better, and then I'm at 18 or 17, 17, and no, 18, 16, I think, and 16, 14, something like that. I'll have to check later. Maybe I'll throw it in the video. But I went softer or slower. Almost maxed out on the slowest, and then I came and met in the middle a little bit from where I was when I originally got the bike. So I'm liking where it's at. It's hard to replicate that race to try to see if these tweaks actually changed it, but I'm getting familiar with the changes here on this track because it's short, so when I make the changes I notice a difference. Anyways, enough of me jabbering. Let's burn a couple laps for you guys. I'll just start here. I don't really have a starting point yet. My jumps, I can't keep my tractor running, so the jump's only partial finish, but it's hittable. So here we go. Maybe we'll do a little practice start, because I haven't done many of those, and I did not have a good one at my race. So 3, 2, 1, go. Completely overshot that jump. So I think this is third gear I'm lugging it in right now. I dropped from a 14 to a 13 on the front. Almost right away. I found it really fast, especially coming off the 200. So that's pretty much the only change I've made other than mooses and gummy tires, front and rear. I think at 8 to 12 psi in the rear and the front. Yeah, pretty fun little track. I gotta clean up these sections, make them a little faster. The torque on this thing is absolutely phenomenal compared to the 200. It's a goddamn rocket ship. Which is a lot to control. That's my biggest problem right now, I would say. But once I get a little better at reining in this out, I don't recall ever trimming the bars on my 200, but I think these ones are wider because the 200 fit through there and this thing's rubbing every time. I'm getting fatigued way faster than I do on my 200, so I need to figure that out. Could just be the more power. So yeah, I'm finding way less time to ride than I did with my 202, so that's, I barely got this thing broken in, and we got, look at that, 100.7 kilometers, just rolled her over, 5.1 hours on it, so suspension isn't even fully broken yet. These graphics, I cannot get to stick. Chassis is not broken, but it's feeling good. It's gonna be a wicked bike. It's bigger too than the 200, so that's taking some getting used to. I like the smallness of the 200. It made me feel like I was in a lot more control. Sorry for my I'm huffing and puffing and snorting but thanks for tuning in if you watched it until here. Gonna start doing more style videos like this, like including showing more what's involved, like on race day and stuff. Show the boys, the team, the tents, especially for the corduroy. Like, I should be doing that kind of thing because that's such a cool event. So we're going this year again. We just got signed up. Same row, I think, 85. 50 rows back. So yeah, stay tuned for the corduroy. We're gonna try to do a Prospector's hard enduro, but it's a tight season. I've been feeling swamped. I'm in a new job, new position, lots happening. We got a new baby. So yeah, busy bees, but wouldn't have it any other way. So stay tuned. There'll be lots of content, hopefully. Ciao. Thanks for tuning in. So I'm back here. I'm finding it a little harsh. There's a lot of speed bumps in the ruts that I got going here, and I'm finding it really harsh. So we're gonna go out 2 more, back to where it originally was. Just to try it again and see what it feels like. Hopefully I can notice the change. My problem is I feel like I never notice this shit. Like these fine adjustments. The shock is stiffer than the forks. I know right now. So we're gonna go try that. And from what I understand about it, it's just like, just play with it. The more you play with it, the better. The more info you're gonna gather for yourself. Oh yeah. Instantly better. A lot less. It's still rough in those bumps, but it's smoother. Yeah. Stuart was right. He told me 2018, and then I did it, and then I went back to like 16. They were like before the bumps were like, now they're more like, woo, 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 if that makes sense. See, I'm pretty ignorant when it comes to suspension and how it actually works. Like, I understand that it's a bunch of valves letting fluid through at certain times. But like, that doesn't really mean much to how the bike responds. I don't know. But I think that change I just made was a good change. We'll see. You just gotta keep playing with it. And you should. Who was I talking to? I can't remember who it was, but they said they're taking notes about what clickers feel like what, and that's I should be doing that. A rocket ship. Could even go maybe one more click out. Something else to try. I only got like 1 or 2 more clicks I can go.